Oh, yep. There it is. There it is, guys. You hear it first right here on
Wait,
the Gaming Realm
I think
Podcast.
we're forgetting about an iconic game character that we haven't seen in quite a while.
Mmm.
Bubsy.
Wow. Hey, what's up, gamers? It's Marlon here from GaminRealm.com. All right. Brand new Gaming Realm podcast here we have, and we have people that are excited to. We're just gonna have fun with this. All right. So we have the Gaming Realm crew here, and everybody can just go ahead and do a round table, introduce yourselves, and people should know about the old faces already. But Blake, go ahead, man, and let everybody know about you, man. How awesome.
Yeah, yeah. My name's Blake. I'm pretty new to the site. I've been on here for a couple months. I love gaming, retro and modern, into it all. Really excited for E3, and I'm really excited to uh, get into this writing, continue this job and all that, and see what happens.
Fantastic. All right. So Blake is the newest member of our team. Everybody should know Calvin. Everybody should know Michael. And everybody should know, of course, Marquise GT. Now, I'm not talking about a race car. I'm talking about the codename GT. All right, people. So, we have to talk about Fallout 4. I mean, Fallout 4 is by far the biggest announcement from Bethesda. I mean, I knew about it. I knew that they were going to talk about Fallout 4 or maybe a Fallout collection with Fallout 3 or Fallout New Vegas. So, I haven't really fully watched the trailer yet, but I saw little parts of it, and my God, the graphics and the fact that it's developed from the ground up for the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One. No more PS3, no more Xbox 360. Come on, guys, we're in the 21st century, all right? So we need to upgrade and get ourselves a PlayStation 4 and Xbox One, but my goodness, it looks really awesome.
Well, technically, the PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360 were in the 21st century.
That's true.
Yeah. Why did you take the puss out the bag, man? I mean, I just wanted. You're right. But to me and to a lot of people, I don't know. They feel like it's just a big giant leap, I guess, moving forward with the PS4 and Xbox One graphically and how the games are now. So it just feels like it's PS3 and Xbox 360 is so outdated. Like it's been out since the 90s or something like that compared to the leap that we have now. But yeah, Fallout 4 looks really amazing. Anybody have anything to say about Fallout 4? Because just looking at what I saw, it's going to be really huge, considering that Bethesda is hosting a showcase at E3, which we're invited to, by the way. Shout out to Bethesda for saving a seat for us there. Hopefully they have some sort of playthrough for the game. Really excited to play it and see what's different. I mean, it's been 7 years since the last Fallout 3, or what was it? Yeah, since Fallout 3 came out, right? It was like 7 years, right?
Yeah, it's been a
7
while.
or 8 years. It's been
If
a
you
while.
don't count New Vegas, yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
So anybody have anything to say about Fallout 4? Take it away, round table time. Ding! Let's get it on.
I thought the character models looked pretty weak.
Yeah, they look pretty bad.
Like they looked like brand new PS3 era. I thought the environments looked pretty good, but hopefully that improves over time. I don't know how far into the game they are.
Also, I don't know if it was just a rumor, but I did see something about uh, it being on PS3 and 360 as well, and I don't know how valid that is, but I'm not sure if it's only on PS4 and Xbox One. But I'm not sure if that was a rumor or confirmed in any way yet.
Yeah, that could explain it.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean the environments looked nice as hell, but the character models, it's not a huge deal to me, but they did look pretty bad, to say the least.
Yeah, I mean, as long as it plays well.
Yeah, I agree with that. I haven't played a Fallout game before, but
Neither have I.
it does look pretty interesting. So
I don't know. I think it might be kind of still early, but you have to remember that it's an open world game,
True.
so it's not going to look too crazy, all the way through, all around. It's not like a Grand Theft Auto.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, well, yeah,
Good point.
Yeah, it's true. I'm just happy to see that the Call of Duty Ghost Dog is, back to being employed. Yeah,
I thought that was
great.
the exact same dog.
Yeah, me too.
I thought they bought it from Activision or something.
Mm-hmm. It looks very, very similar. But I think it looks really good, though. I think, I mean, because we've seen open world games and even other games get downgraded. I'm kind of hoping that that this one, though, is kind of the opposite of like what we saw with games like Watch Dogs and The Witcher 3. Hopefully, this one, it looks like this now, but it's going to look better when it releases. So I'm not really too concerned with like how the graphics look. I think it's gonna look more than fine. I thought Fallout 3 looked really good on the PS3, so I'm not too concerned.
It'll look better than Watch Dogs.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Well, yeah.
Wow.
Setting the bar.
I liked Watch Dogs more than most people, but I can agree that they definitely it downgraded the graphics a ton from the initial reveal.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh man. Well, Fallout 4. It's very very early, and yeah, I can't wait to see. Hopefully, who knows? Hopefully, it will look better as we get closer to the release date on it, and can't wait for E3 to see when it's coming out. Chances are it's going to be a 2016 release. And of course, the rumor about the PS3 and Xbox 360 versions coming out, or whatever the case may be. So, Fallout fans, rejoice!
And it's coming out
All
for
right.
Wii U too, right?
I wouldn't hold my.
What's a Wii U?
Yeah, what's a Wii U, right?
See,
Mm-mm.
I would
Wouldn't hold
actually
my breath on that.
love to play that on the gamepad though, like with all the
Oh,
inventory
Yeah,
and stuff.
pretty cool.
I think
Yeah,
it would be great, but it's not gonna
Poor
happen,
Wii U.
unfortunately. Yeah.
yeah.
That's
But
a
just
shame.
don't hold your breath on it, man.
Wii U
Don't
sitting
hold-
alone at the lunch table again.
Yep.
Yes,
That's a shame.
all alone.
That's a shame.
Maybe next generation.
Possibly.
We
And
said that
that's-
last generation.
Yeah, I
Yeah, that's true.
Never know.
Never know, never know, right? All right, so let's shift stuff here in the gear, and we're going to talk about a Sony exclusive, a huge franchise on the PlayStation platform, and it's Nathan Drake himself. All right, Uncharted. All right, now that's a very well household name on the platform, and this fall, October 2015. We're gonna have Uncharted Nathan Drake collection. I am really excited for that collection. I think that's fantastic. I just love it when they actually come out with collections or remasters for certain games or whatever that really needs it. But I think this game is going to be really huge as far as this whole collection is concerned. It's gonna be, I believe, it's gonna be packed in with the beta for Uncharted 4 whenever that's available. But I'm really excited for this to see how the graphical enhancements are going to be on the PlayStation 4. Anybody excited about Uncharted Drake's Nathan Drake collection?
Yeah, definitely. I love those games, and I mean, they already looked fantastic on the PS3. Besides maybe the original, so I mean, they'll probably just upgrade the frame rate and stuff, and maybe put in better textures. But yeah, I'm pretty excited. More just as an excuse to play through them again. I don't know if it was a total necessity, but I suppose it was for people that had a 360 and upgraded to PS4 so they can play the games.
That's true.
Yeah, I'm excited 'cause I never played Uncharted, so it's a good way to get in the series.
Yeah, it's true.
And considering that Uncharted 4 is slated for a 2016 release, so this get just try to get our minds geared up for Uncharted 4. I mean, Uncharted 4 is amazing. Hopefully they show off something at E3, some gameplay, story,
Oh, they will.
something.
Yeah, I think
can't
so,
wait.
yeah.
I think that's going to be one of the first things they show at E3, or maybe the second thing they show, but I know it's gonna take up some a lot of their time showcasing it, and a lot of people are going to be really, really excited. So that's going to be available on October 9th, 2015. I'm pretty sure they're going to show it off at E3. So yeah, just wanted to talk about that. I'm really excited for that. I'm buying that day one. And also you get a golden AK and some other weapons and outfits and stuff like that for the single player um, aspect of the game and stuff like that. So that's pretty cool stuff.
Yeah, I mean,
All right,
it's
go
kind
ahead.
of disappointing though, in a sense, just because they're not including any multiplayer, which I know Uncharted's really not known for the multiplayer, but they're not including it, which
Three is very good multiplayer. I think they should have added that.
Yeah.
For three. Yeah.
They should have also added Golden Abyss.
yeah, why not? Why not?
It would have made it more the value for.
Yeah.
It's probably going to be $60 or something, so that would have made it even better.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, I feel as if they didn't put the multiplayer in there. For one, they don't want to deal with the servers and stuff like that, and two, they don't want to take away too much attention from Uncharted 4.
that's true.
You know what I'm saying? They don't want people to be playing, the older Uncharted when this one is about to come out.
That's true.
They want you to play through it real quick, get the gist of the story, so by the time Uncharted 4 comes out, you can hop right into it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
That's true though, and the Master Chief Collection had like all of the multiplayer, so it's kind of silly, but I can understand that point.
Yeah, but that's a different situation because of when it came out. Like
It's a
Halo
multiplayer
5,
focus
think
game.
about the time, yeah, that too, but think about the time period of when the Master Chief Collection came out and when Halo 5 is coming out. By the time this Uncharted remastered stuff is finished, Uncharted 4 is going to be right around the corner. It's all about timing.
Yeah, I don't know if that's a real good reason to take a feature out of your game, but sure.
It also
Or not
affects the
include a
trophies.
feature.
These
What did you say
games.
about
Yeah.
the trophies?
Because I believe that some of the trophies that you can get, I'm not a trophy hunter. I'm just talking, as people that do like the trophies. There were trophies, I think, for Uncharted 2 and Uncharted 3 that you needed to play online to get. So, in a way, it does kind of hurt the people that, I guess, played it before and then want to get the trophies again. They won't be able to do that. But, I mean, for me, it doesn't really matter. I don't really
It's just
play
going to
for
be
the
a different
trophies.
set of trophies, so it's not.
That's true. Yeah, that's true too. So it's not, not a huge deal.
They'll just be all single player trophies instead.
Mhm. Yeah, it's cool though. I'm still probably going to get it, so I mean, I want to play through them again too.
And then another thing about Uncharted's multiplayer, they could, even if they just picked one of the games to do the multiplayer with, I think it would still throw it off because they usually change up how they do Uncharted multiplayer. So it's like, I'm pretty sure Uncharted 4 multiplayer is going to be like completely different. So it would be kind of counterproductive if people who are new to it get used to playing, the Uncharted 3 or whatever multiplayer, and then they hop onto Uncharted 4. It's a completely different thing.
That's true.
I feel
too.
like that's just a lot added work for them when their main focus isn't really those games. It's Uncharted 4.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, these games, I think they're kind of, for one, to give people a chance to catch up on the story. Two, for money. and 3 just to have something to tide people over because the game was delayed till next year. So
Yep.
yeah, it makes sense they wouldn't want to, deal with like the servers and stuff because I mean they're going to have Uncharted 4 out pretty soon, I would imagine. So that's true.
Okay. Yeah, well, that sounds about right. That's normally what it's for. I mean, just to fill that spot until the big title comes out or whatever it is. But yeah, I can't wait for that experience to play that. All right, so let's move on here, and the next title that for all Assassin's Creed fans. Now this is a big topic here. I mean, Assassin's Creed is basically a household name right now. There's so many Assassin's Creed games out there, and now we have Assassin's Creed Syndicate. All right, so this is sort of a whole lot different from what I've understand looking at the trailer, and now you're like riding horses and stuff like that now, and uh, well, I should say on chariots or something like that. It's kind of weird, and it's set in London, so it's a little bit different on the gameplay style of things and everything like that. But so far, seeing the gameplay of it, it looks really, really good, being that it's developed for PS4 and Xbox One only. Am I correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so they showed off some pre-alpha footage of it, and it looks really, really good. I don't know if you people have anything to say about the game mechanics so far, based off of the pre-alpha footage that was shown. But yeah, it looks. I don't know. It looks okay so far. I mean, I don't know what you people have to say about it, and then I'll kind of take it up from there. But go ahead, guys, take it away.
I think they kind of need to give this series a breather.
I agree 100%. And I haven't even played them, and I still think I still
Yeah, I
think there's too
mean,
many.
Unity got a lot of complaints for not being finished, and they're kind of just reusing the same formula without changing too much. So I don't know. I think they give it like a year or two break and then do something else completely different.
Yeah.
I think it looks a little bit more interesting than the last ones, but at the same time, I don't think anyone on the face of the planet should get their hopes up until it comes out. It's some of the gameplay elements do look a little bit more interesting in the setting, but that's it's not enough to quite know if it's going to be better or if it's just going to be the same kind of Unity situation.
Yeah, don't pre-order it.
Yeah,
No.
I wouldn't pre-order
I would
it.
say don't pre-order games in general. That's
Yeah,
just my
unless it's
opinion.
like a franchise you're absolutely guaranteed to play, like no matter what. You
I'd
know
say
what I mean?
unless it's
Like
a
an already
Nintendo
established.
game.
That's it.
Yeah. But I mean, it just to me like I haven't played the Assassin's Creed game. The only ones I've played were actually just the first one. I played a little bit of the second one. So I haven't played like any of these newer ones. But I just remember when the first one came out, it was talked about in such like a positive way with like its gameplay mechanics, the way you can like grab on to everything. And it feels like since then it's just decreased in quality. Like it's just been going down. It's just been like a very like steady trend of like a downward trend. And I just don't feel like it's the same or I think it is the same franchise, and I think that's probably the problem. Like it hasn't really introduced anything really new, and they just keep releasing game after game after game after game. So I mean, it's just it's like I guess you can say the same thing with some of the Batman games too. Like they start off really really good, but then after a while it's like it gets stale, and that's why I don't want to get into the series because I don't want to be disappointed like as I play the games. So I mean that's just kind of my take on it.
Well, the thing with Batman is Origins wasn't even developed by the same guys, so
Hmm.
I don't I don't think it well it counts, but it doesn't count as in Rocksteady. They change it up enough between each sequel themselves. Origins was definitely a very samey game, though.
Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah, I'm just tired of the Assassin's Creeds, but you know what? We keep buying it. They're gonna keep making it. That's what it boils down to.
Two
And go ahead.
oh, I was saying, yeah, two was definitely the peak, and then things have been downhill from there
Yeah, pretty
for
much.
the last 6-7 years or whatever.
Yeah, pretty much. You're right about that. All right. So, I mean, some of the gameplay mechanics, like they kind of changed up a little bit, but as far as the sneaking around and climbing on buildings and everything like that, it's pretty much the same thing, to be honest with you. But yeah, can't judge a book's by a cover, so hopefully I get my hands on it at E3 and I kind of play it and see how it is. But yeah. So for Assassin's Creed fans, I'm pretty sure this is coming out in October of this year or something like that. Oh, yep, sure enough, October 23rd, 2015, and it's going to be on the PC. So can't wait to see more of that. All righty. Anybody else have anything they want to open up with the podcast as far as what they want to talk about? This is where we do it. This is where we do it.
I mean, I'd be down for like some E3 predictions or just some opinions on
Ah,
E3.
that sounds pretty cool. That sounds pretty cool. Um, hmm. All right, so let's talk about some E3 stuff here. Now,
Kingdom Hearts 3.
ah, whew, yes. Take it away, Mike.
That's it. Just Kingdom Hearts 3.
Oh my God, I can't wait. I cannot wait for that. I grew up playing that game as a kid on the PlayStation 2, and man, blown away. I cannot wait for.
You might want to play the
Hearts
rest. Or you're gonna be very confused.
Really?
You're gonna be extremely confused.
Oh my goodness.
Like get the HD remixes and play all of them, and then
I
play
will.
Dream Drop Distance.
I will. I mean, yes, I will. Just the name Kingdom Hearts, man. I mean, it gets you riled up and excited. You know what I mean? um, Dark Souls 3. Oh my God, Dark Souls 3.
Is that definite? Is that
It's a rumor.
it's a rumor?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's on the list. It's on the list for games for E3. So I don't know. It might be. Hey, we just gotta wait and see, right? But yeah. Arkham Knight. Come on, y'all. Gotta get excited for that game. Oh my God.
I am really excited for that
Batmobile.
game.
Hmm.
Batmobile.
I'm buying it day one. No questions asked.
That's gonna be awesome. I mean, that's a huge step from all the other series of the game or whatever. I mean, it's remarkable. The fact that you can use the Batmobile, his suit is better, the gameplay is better. I mean, you got all these villains, and it's supposed to be the last one. Oh my God, that's a definitely must buy. And they also came out with the bundle for the PlayStation 4. Looks really, really good. I mean, I'm blown away by it. So I'm really, really excited for it, and yeah, can't wait to use the Batmobile and run over some guys.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to F-Zero. I think
What's F-Zero?
no, but no, for real, I'm actually really excited for some more info on that Chibi Robo game.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
I'm just kidding about that. No, but Star Fox though,
Weird.
I think that should be cool.
Hell yeah, Star Fox.
Because
I hope
that's
there's
actually
gameplay
probably
of that.
going to give us some more actual gameplay footage of that. But as far as like predictions go for me, I'm just going to remain extremely skeptical of what Nintendo's going to do, because each year I thought that they were going to bring out the big guns, and honestly it hasn't really happened. Like last year we got like Splatoon, and I know the year that we got Smash Bros, that was pretty cool, but Splatoon's turned out to be like okay. I haven't played it, so I can't talk about
Oh my
I've heard
God.
mostly positive things. I haven't played it though.
most of
Oh,
the
okay.
positive things, but I feel like I don't know if Nintendo is going to have the firepower this year either. Like I think if they can somehow, I don't know what they're gonna do.
I
'Cause
think
they're-
all they need to do is do Star Fox.
About to sweep
I
y'all
think-
off y'all feet right now. Man, look. Man, Nintendo, they are so like I don't know, like they love to hold back on things so much. They don't want to go all out and try something new and you have the Wii U platform for Christ's sake. And it's like, okay, it came out back in 2012,
Mm-hmm.
and every time a huge game comes out, then there's a huge drought for like 3-4 months, and then there goes another game, and there's a huge drought. It's just constantly gaps in between the releases, and it's like here goes Mario Kart 8, and then here goes Smash Brothers. You see what I'm saying? It's like a huge gap because Smash Brothers came out in November of last year,
Yeah,
Yeah,
now Splatoon, so it's
and
like
now
6 months.
it's
exactly. You know
embarrassing.
what I mean? It's embarrassing. So I mean, I'll always say this. Being that I've been going to E3 so many times over the years, and the times when Nintendo, like in the flesh, was on stage talking about stuff. I mean, the excitement, everything was just energetic and lifelike and everything like that. And I'll always say this, like live reactions are the best. Okay? Like, I'm in the crowd, I'm sitting down and I'm getting all pumped up, and just people interacting with them. You know what I mean? Be able to talk to them, journalists be able to interview them, whatever the case may be, they need to interact with their fans more. I don't want to see y'all on a TV screen talking about stuff. I understand the whole direct aspect of everything, like you're going directly to your fans and everything like that, but they need to interact with their fans more. And I see them improving themselves over the years with advertisement. With Mario Kart 8, they advertise Mario Kart 8 like crazy, and with this, Splatoon, everywhere you go in the U.S., you saw something Splatoon. Splatoon here, Splatoon here. I mean, they spend millions of dollars on marketing, and that's what I'm talking about. Market your product, get it out there to the mass. You know what I mean? But I don't. They were hyping up Splatoon, and they were saying that Splatoon was gonna sell like crazy and everything like that, and it's gonna blow Mario Kart 8 out of the water as far as sales, and it's gonna be like the next big thing on the platform. And it's like I played the game, and I actually have the game, and it's very annoying with the controls and everything because you have the gyroscope or whatever you call it or whatever in the tab, the Wii U tab controller, whatever you call it. Yeah, you have
Tying
to
the
aim.
Wiimote to the Pro
You
controller.
can, I think you can turn that off. You
It's
can.
really annoying, really annoying. Um, but that was a pain getting used to that, tilted back and forth and getting used to the controls and everything. I get the whole gameplay aspect of everything, which is like really cool. But it's like it's okay, it's okay, but it's not this big old thing that everybody made it out to be. I mean, it's an okay game, but I just feel like Nintendo, they have to come out guns blazing this year because this is the year that Nintendo have to show their fans that they didn't waste their money buying a Wii U platform. Like, because the Wii U is a sinking ship right now. Okay? I mean, yeah, you got Smash Brothers, you got the Smash Brothers Fighter Ballad. There's a lot of things revolving around Smash, so people are going to continue to play Smash forever on the platform. But after Smash, what is next? You know what I mean? There's nothing that's groundbreaking. There's no more Metroids. There's no more household Nintendo titles that are coming out. There's so many Star Fox. I mean, there's so many titles that people are waiting to see at E3, and I just hope they don't disappoint because there was like, oh, there's no NX stuff that they're going to talk about, which is great. Nobody cares about NX right now. We don't even know what that thing is going to be, right? Some people say it's going to be a mobile um, console or whatever it is, and they're going mobile style or whatever it is. We don't know what it's going to turn out to be, but all I'm going to say is that if Nintendo don't get it together at this year's E3, it's over. It's really really over for them because it's like people are gonna lose interest in Nintendo. They're gonna lose faith in them buying their console because even though if they come out with the NX, people are gonna buy it because it's Nintendo and everything. But I don't see the sales being something like over the top crazy like what the Wii did as far as back in the day as far as sales because the Wii U is struggling as it is right now, and there's really no really good games right now except for Mario Kart, Smash Brothers. You can count on your fingers, You know what I mean? The good titles that they do have, you
Yeah.
know, but it's just too many droughts, and they like to hold back on things. They don't like to go all out and blow their fans away. Um, you know, and I always say it, you know, they deserted a lot of their characters, like Star Fox, Wario. I couldn't tell the last time I played a good Wario game or a Wario game at all. You know what I mean? It's what the last good Wario game was, what, Wario World, which was like way back in 03, 02.
Shake It.
I like Smooth Moves.
Wario Land
Smooth Moves
Shake
was
It on the
fun.
Wii was really good.
The Wii U one was the best.
So,
Hold on
that
now.
was so long ago.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, it's just so long ago. You know what I mean? And it's like I don't know. So they have so many good games that they could come out with sequels for, or come out with some new stuff. I don't care about Mario Maker and all of that stuff. I mean, I guess it's gonna be all right. It's just just something to wow everybody. Just bring something back that people can say, yes, I need to pick up a Wii U now. You know what I mean? Like,
Finally
force
getting
people.
Star Fox.
I just can't wait to see how that's gonna look and play. You know, they just need to come out guns blazing with all the titles that we're expecting them to come out with. You know what I mean? Like all the stuff like Devil's Third. I can't wait to see that. The what's it? Xenoblade Chronicles X
Oh,
for
yeah.
the Wii U.
Yeah,
Can't
it's
wait
gonna
to
be
see
big.
that. That's gonna be big. You know what I mean? So there's some huge stuff for the Wii U, and I think Iwata or Miyamoto said that it's just gonna be games, 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 games for this year, and that's what we've been wanting Nintendo to do over the years. Is just talk about games, 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 and not so much of sales and everything else. That's just boring. But just talk about games. We are gamers. I understand you want to talk about the sales of the 3DS and the sales of your platforms and everything like that, but we care about games. That's all we care about. And the Wii U needs games, games, games. They need to be raining games on the Wii U. Not so much of the 3DS, but the Wii U. I mean, the Wii U needs so much games. I mean, it's pretty obvious because there's so much stuff to play on the 3DS right now. You got Codename Steam, you got Xenoblade Chronicles X, you got I don't
Yeah,
even
new
need to
Monster
go.
Hunter's coming out
You
in
Monster
Japan.
Hunter. Yeah, there's so many games. There's so many stuff to play on the 3DS. So the 3DS is doing very well right now. They just came out with a new 3DS. They got faceplates. They got so much stuff for the 3DS. They're milking the same old hardware. So it's like they don't need to come out with another handheld right now. They just continue to milk the 3DS, and people are still gonna buy it. I know people that have 5 or 6 different 3DSs. I mean, come on now. So it's time for the Wii U to shine. It's time for the Wii U to get the light that it deserved from 2012 all the way to 2015. We need games, Nintendo. If you're listening to this podcast, which I hope this podcast get out to the mass, we need games. That's my thing, and it rubs me the wrong way when Nintendo sits on this stuff and treat it like they don't care about their fans. You know what I mean? And it's just like we need games,
And we need them done right, Joe, too.
Yes,
Because Star
yeah.
Fox, if they release Star Fox without online and without voice chat,
It
it's
will
like
be without online and without voice chat. I don't know why you're expecting voice chat.
Exactly. Thank you, Michael. Woo,
yeah, see,
Michael.
it's just
I would wait till next generation for voice chat maybe.
it's
When
just
they change the
confusing,
entire
though.
model.
It's the 21st century, man.
Like-
It's the 21st century. You gotta have. See, that's the thing that bugs me so much. I didn't mean to cut you, Cal, man.
No,
This
it's
is
all good.
so much about Splatoon. How are you going to come out with a online experience? All right, this game, Splatoon is fun. Okay, and I would love to talk to somebody, but of course, the gaming director for the game or something, he was explaining why. What you mean why it's not in the game? Like, it's not a reason why. You're supposed to have it in the game. You're supposed to, in this day and age, 21st century, you need voice chat. I don't need to text anybody. I don't need to what? And there's no custom games in the game at all. It's a lot of downside to Splatoon, but it's still a awesome experience. You know what I mean? It's new, it's fresh. There's no single player. I heard it was single player, but it's not really a single player. Sort of like Titanfall is just like a slap on the wrist.
It's actually a campaign. There's a campaign in it.
That's not a campaign at all. From what I heard, it's not a campaign. It's sort of like I want to
It's
say a tutorial kind of thing. Uh,
there's levels and everything. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah,
that's what
I've heard there's
I've
like a
seen
full
it.
story.
Yeah.
Wait, I missed that.
story mode in Splatoon.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I heard everybody was like, yeah, it's not really a story. So I could be, like I said, I'm just
It's
going.
more than Titanfall, at least.
That's,
Okay.
yeah.
Well, that's okay. Well, that's good then. That's good to know. But from what I heard, people saying, yeah, the story mode is not really a story mode. It's sort of like something to kind of get you involved with the gameplay aspect of the game and kind of, get you ready for the online experience.
It's not a $60 story mode.
Thank you. That's what I'm looking to hear. Yeah, that's what I'm looking to hear. But yeah, I mean, Splatoon is great. Don't get me wrong. They have the Inklings that you can go buy, like the Amiibos and everything, which
If they
when
don't get stolen.
yeah, when Wave came out, a bunch of people was obviously going for the Smash Brothers stuff. And everything, everybody was like, yeah. I was like, hey, you're buying Splatoon? It was like, nah, I'm not buying that. I'll wait on it. I'll rent it before. So, it's I don't know. We're just gonna have to wait and see for E3 and see what they have to offer. But Splatoon, I don't think it's gonna turn out the way how Nintendo intended it to be as far as sales and stuff. But there's gonna be a host of DLCs for it in August and this summer. I'm heard there's gonna be a bunch of free DLCs and stuff like that. So I mean, it's worth trying, but for $60, I think that's really really steep.
Especially
But
because they don't have all the content out for it yet. And it's like, to me, that's inexcusable because what the heck have you been working on all this time? It's like you've had such a huge amount of time to work on that stuff because we just mentioned the whole like release schedule. Like, there's no reason why they can't have all that content out right now.
And another thing that's so disappointing, and I'm sorry because I know we're gonna get some comments on this podcast for talking about this stuff, but I want to touch up on it because how are you gonna come out with a multiplayer game, okay? And you're only gonna have 2 modes and 5 maps. I mean, come on, like seriously. But again, they're coming out with tons of DLC, free DLC, which is good. You know what I mean? They're coming out with new maps, new modes, new weapons, costumes, and everything like that, which is really, really, really cool. But at the same time, it's just, hey, first impression is always the last. I mean, we want to have a balance here. What about 5 modes and 5 maps? Or 3 modes and, you know what I mean? Just balance everything out. But it's just 2 modes and 5 maps. But a lot of people I see, stream it on Twitch and everything. They have a lot of fun with it. But Nintendo needs to show up at E3 this year for the gamers. I mean, they're trying to make their showcase, their direct or whatever they want to call it, their digital conference thing, a big thing now because they're saying they're going to be focusing on games. So I hope it's more of the Wii U and less of the 3DS.
Rusty's Real Deal Baseball 2. It's happening.
Oh snap!
Yep, hearing it right here first.
Electric
Oh, my.
Boogaloo.
Oh my God. Throw up in my mouth right
Yes.
now. Yeah,
It's gonna be their
oh my
last
God.
huge announcement.
I
Rusty's
know,
Real
right?
Deal Baseball
No,
2.
and Cranky Kong is DLC.
Oh my God, that would be amazing. But you have to haggle with Cranky Kong in order to get like the prices off in game DLC. There we go.
I know, right? It's kind of crazy, right? It's crazy.
Voice chat the game with no voice chat.
Oh man, y'all
But
boys are crazy.
The crazy part about the voice chat thing is that they have that stupid video chat feature in like the interface or in the menu. It's like, what's the point of that? You're showing us you have a microphone built into your controller with a webcam, and you're never going to use it for anything.
Yeah, and they had like a little bit of voice chat on the Wii, like that for Animal Crossing, whenever.
I'll tell you what,
But
Metroid
which-
Prime Hunters for DS had freaking voice chat if you held down like the Y button.
Yep. So did Pokemon.
Yeah,
for the DS.
Star Fox Command did too, I think.
yeah, like what the heck? They even had a little headset for the DS. It's like,
Logic.
Makes no sense. I remember the
I
whole
think
We
it-
Speak thing. It's like,
Yeah,
what
they need to get
happened?
some younger people in there.
You see, now this is the thing, man. This is the thing, is that like I said, man, they just have to wow us at this year E3. I mean, they have to give people a reason to continue to play um their Wii U, and not so much of thinking about the NX, which is nothing right now. We don't know because they're so tight-lipped. They're so full of secrets when it comes to their, you know, products and what they're trying to do and everything like that. So, yeah.
That's the thing. They don't
Now,
even really have to try too hard because like they're they stand out above the Xbox One and PS4 because they have all of these original IPs they could be utilizing, but they're just not doing it.
it's not doing it.
Like they don't even have to try really.
Pretty much.
Shouldn't be
Pretty
that hard.
much. I know, right? Another huge release that's pretty much a household name, Black Ops 3. Now, Black Ops 3 is coming out, of course, and the great part about this one, I believe, from what I heard, it's going to be for the PS4 and Xbox One only, which
Yeah.
is really good. Really good. Now, I know a lot of people are going to be like, hey, what are you talking about here, buddy? We need it on PS3 and Xbox 360. But I feel like it's time to kind of pull away certain titles from the PS3 and 360 now and kind of focus on this gen because people invested so much money into the PS4 and the Xbox One. So I feel like this title is going to be really huge. I feel like it's going to do huge sale numbers. I feel like based on the gameplay, it sort of looked like Advanced Warfare a little bit, based on the futuristic aspect of it. But yeah, I don't know what y'all think about Black Ops 3, but so far it looks pretty good. It looks like it's gonna be promising.
I haven't really been keeping up with Call of Duty. I kind of checked out
Yeah, me too.
of that franchise.
Yeah, it's one of those things where, like I said, it's a sort of a default kind of thing. You know what I mean? Like everybody's gonna buy it just to play with their friends online. It's more of like the online experience than it is the single player. 'Cause the
Yeah.
single player is just like, you know what I mean? But
I really
because
like
there's no,
Treyarch though.
yeah,
They're a
yeah,
cool
they
company.
did really cool, good job with the Black Ops series. I
Yeah.
mean, yeah,
Even World at War.
I'm- yeah,
That was
you know
my
what I
favorite
mean?
one.
So. Yeah, so you know, you gotta give them credit where credit's due. But like I said, you know, nevertheless, we're just gonna have to wait and see on, you know, what's new with the multiplayer, what's different this time around, what you're able to achieve with this, you know, exclusive hardware
Mhm.
kind of exclusive thing, with being that it's just on PS4 and Xbox One. Like, what are the advantages, disadvantages of that? But yeah, man, I can't wait to see it. You know, it looks, based off on the trailer, it looks really exciting. Anything else from anybody? Oh, Gears of War. Oh my God.
Oh,
The
yeah.
collection. I cannot wait. That brings back so much memories. Gears of War collection. That is going to be really huge. I mean, the Xbox One is pretty much almost like the Wii U right now. It's just sitting there gathering dust. Um, Microsoft needs to bring it. As much as Nintendo needs to bring it, Microsoft needs to bring it. They need to come out guns blazing. Yeah, we know about the Halo 5, and we know about Mass Effect 4, and we know about, but that's not even exclusive. That's on the PS4. So most of their exclusive games are basically on the PlayStation 4. Like what's that one? Titanfall. That's gonna be, from what I'm hearing, it's gonna be on the PlayStation 4. So Microsoft, they got to come out guns blazing. I mean, come on. A lot of people spend $500 on their platform, and we need games. I'm sorry, we need games. Um, what was the other game? I mean, anybody excited about Doom 4? I mean, I know that's an old name around here, but anybody excited about Doom 4?
Not
I think it might
particularly.
be interesting. It could be cool. I don't know. I'd have to see gameplay of it, honestly.
Yeah. It's just one of those things where it's kind of like a wash. It's like
I re-
everybody's more excited about Fallout coming out, but Doom, it's kind of like, man, it's been so long. You know what I mean?
Doom's more of a novelty. Like I don't think I know anyone who's like, oh, I'm a hardcore Doom fan. Like it's just kind of people. It's just kind of a game people just play
Yeah,
sometimes.
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
pretty
true.
much.
I really enjoyed the hell out of Wolfenstein: The New Order. So after that, I could
Yeah, I
see
heard that was
good things
good.
coming. That yeah, it's a great game.
Yeah, it's just one of those. Like I said, it's just one of those things where it's just I don't know kind of thing. It's just we gotta wait and see what's new, and then kind of go from there. Um, hmm. Anything else from anybody else? Anything that y'all want to shed before we close the podcast out? Anything?
Um, I mean, I would probably say that Sony is probably in the same boat as the other two companies as well. Not in terms of like their sales momentum because they're still doing pretty good. I think the Xbox One actually outsold PS4 last month. I want to say. I think that was worldwide sales too. I'm not sure if that's 100% accurate. I know. I'm pretty sure it was in the U.S. though for sure. I think that because right now, if you look, their primary exclusive got delayed until next year. So I think they need to kind of provide, some answers as well with their stuff because I mean that momentum's not going to last forever. And I don't think the Xbox One's going to catch PS4, but you can't really like you can't really maintain like that same momentum that you picked up at that one E3 when they, went against Microsoft's, their like whole like new policies and stuff. Because I think that was kind of the primary reason why PS4 was doing so well because they were still on that high from that time. I think that's going to run out. I don't think that they have enough exclusives this year to really be considered to be in a that much better a position than Nintendo or Microsoft. I mean,
I
probably
think
Nintendo,
this
but
I think this generation just kind of sucks.
yeah, it's really underwhelming so far.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just it's just one of those things, man. I mean, we're just gonna have to wait and see on E3, and we're gonna cover more stuff next week before we get out there and make it happen. And you people can keep it locked on Gaming Realm. We're gonna have host of coverage covering E3, and also we're gonna have hopefully a streaming the conferences and stuff like that via YouTube embedded player on the site, so you people can check that out. But yeah, most definitely keep a lock on Gaming Realm. And yeah, there's one big thing that I want to talk about. And this is really huge considering how crazy Nintendo's plastic 12.99 toys have become.
Uh,
Now, yes, I'm gonna go there. I'm gonna go full throttle on this gas pedal because I made a video out of this on Games and Wario, and yeah, so it's this is huge right here. So apparently, there's a rumor that GameStop might not take pre-orders on future Amiibo. Now, considering the whole catastrophe, remember when I think this was on the eve of them launching the whole Way 4 thing. Um, Release or whatever, and their website crashed.
Yep.
Yeah, and and I believe for Wave 4, for like what was that like almost a week ago when Wave 4 like fully flushed out like came out or whatever.
Hmm.
I guess that they didn't do so well with sales and pre-orders and stuff like that. So apparently, according to some Reddit user, he said he spoke to a regional manager pertaining to this. And they're saying that they will no longer do pre-orders for future amiibos. Now, considering Wave 5 is not even out yet, and Shulk and not Shulk, Lucas and Mewtwo, and then we still have Dr. Mario, we still have Palantina, we still have man, it's a host of more amiibos coming out, and they're not going to be doing pre-orders on it, according to this regional manager. Now, I think that this will shut down a lot of what they call them sculptors or whatever you call them,
scalpers.
scalpers. Yeah, from doing craps or whatever. But at the same time, I feel like this is somewhat good news, I guess. But at the same time, it's like I don't know. I don't know what to say about this. I think it's a little crazy, and considering that they're limiting the purchase to one per person, now that's crazy. So I don't know. I don't know. A lot of people are really upset with this, but at the same time, I guess it would be okay for you to go to the GameStop and be able to get your hands on it, which you're going to have to be there first before everybody else before you get trampled to death uh, trying to get one. But yeah, I don't know what you guys have to say about this.
I'm just
I'm
glad I got NES. That's all I'm gonna say.
I'm
I'm
not even bothering with the Amiibo thing because I don't have money.
I'm personally just tired of Amiibo. I'm tired of seeing them. I'm just tired of them. Sorry.
Amiibos
You know,
are
Nintendo-
hype. I don't know what's wrong with you guys.
I know, right? Yeah, Amiibo is the second. I'm not gonna say it's the second coming of you know what. I'm not gonna say it, but it's one of those things where Nintendo needed to come out with, or else they would just. I know Nintendo got money all the way to last for another Armageddon happening, but they needed to come out with something fresh. They need to come out with something to make them a lot of money. And I feel like it was a home run for them to come out with the Amiibo stuff because not because I'm a Wario fan, not because I do the Wario channel and stuff like that, but when they came out with a Wario Amiibo, I was really, really excited. I thought that, hey, for future games like Star Fox and stuff, I feel like they're probably gonna reprint Fox and yeah, for the new Star Fox game. So I think this whole Amiibo thing with coming, with Splatoon and stuff with the Inklings and stuff, I think that's really, 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 really huge for them to come out with an Amiibo for every game that they come out with, just to kind of keep that sale and keep the hype going and everything like that.
Also,
But
having their trucks get robbed.
yeah, that was crazy in the UK, right?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, it was just, yeah, a bunch of Splatoon things got like, yeah.
I want to know if they knew what was in that truck or it was just a coincidence. Because if they robbed that truck knowing it was all Splatoon Amiibo, that would be really hilarious.
That's crazy. I don't know. Maybe it was wrapped. Maybe the truck was wrapped with detail. What do you call it? Decals or whatever for Splatoon.
Oh my
So
god, that would be freaking hilarious.
That'd be funny.
Yeah, it's just like that huge like squid and like with all that orange like ink.
and people was wearing these ugly hats and everything. It's kind of crazy. Yeah. So I'm trying to wrap my head around the whole thing, and it's like, what is really going on here? But yeah, man. Like I said, we're gonna cover some more stuff on E3 next week, and yeah, we're just gonna have to wait and see as far as everything else is concerned with more and more information coming out regarding E3. Anything else from anybody else before we close this thing out?
I think that's pretty much it for me.
Michael?
Not that I know. There was the what I'm assuming is fake. The Mario Splatoon DLC thing.
Oh yeah, I'm not gonna rub my knuckles on that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, take it with a grain of salt.
Can't
Knuckles
trust
confirmed for
anything now.
Splatoon.
Knuckles confirmed.
That's
You're in this Esquidna now.
Yep. Yep.
Marquise GT.
All right, I
Is
guess
he
he doesn't
alive?
have anything. He just hung up.
Okay then.
Yeah, he's still there.
No, I haven't made a mistake. Mistakes were made. Yeah. F-Zero and Metroid.
Yeah. Yo,
I never heard of
what's
such
the
games.
last time? When was the last time we got sexy Samus in her suit, man?
Metroid
Like-
Other M.
Oh, we don't speak of that.
That's not a good name around here, but yeah, you're right, Marquise. If they show another Metroid for the Wii U, like Metroid Wii U or whatever it's gonna be called, Metroid 4 or whatever, I mean that's gonna be huge, man. I mean people are gonna be buying Wii U's like hotcakes on a sunny day.
Animal
I
Crossing.
I want to see an Animal Crossing.
I want Animal
slash
Crossing so bad.
Nintendogs crossover.
me too, man.
So you
No,
can
no,
train
no.
the
We
villagers.
no, no, no.
I want to train
Keep-
my villagers.
Keep Nintendogs out of my Animal Crossing. That'd be really weird too, because that like you'd have regular dogs, and then you'd have talking, upright standing dogs that have houses.
Well,
and
I
jobs.
mean the villagers like inside of the Nintendogs world. That way you can train future villagers to go out into the Animal Crossing world.
you should design games, Common. Sounds amazing.
It's
yeah,
happening.
we need to squeeze you in at E3 so you can pump some ideas in their heads, man.
2017.
Yes.
It's gonna be happening.
Oh, yep, there it is. There it is, guys. You hear it first, right here
Wait,
on the GaminRealm Podcast.
I think we're forgetting about an iconic game character that we haven't seen in quite a while. Bubsy.
Wow.
What could possibly go wrong?
Bubsy HD.
Yeah, that would be really huge.
Bubsy for Smash.
Bubsy remake. Bubsy 3D remake.
Y'all
There we go.
crazy. Y'all crazy, man. Oh my goodness. All right, everyone. This wraps up the GaminRealm Podcast for this episode. Now, this is a brand new episode, so this is episode 1. Now, we have a scheduled time for our podcast, which is every Friday at 11. So we'll have our podcast up, I believe, when, Calvin? When we'll have our podcast up?
We'll have our podcast up.
Friday, we'll have it up when? Like, over the
Well,
weekend?
they're already
Or-
listening to it, so
Yeah.
it's up whenever they're listening to it.
Yeah, that's true. I'd say Saturdays. You can expect it on Saturdays. And with this one, we'll have like the link to like the SoundCloud and all that stuff where you can go check it out. And plus, we'll, probably, I'm guessing we'll probably post it on Facebook too. I'm thinking.
Okay, that's fantastic. And we'll have it on our YouTube channel, which is GaminRealm HD, which we're going to revive from the dead pretty soon.
Yeah.
As we go along, because Calvin have some really, really cool ideas. And I want to be the first to say this on the podcast. On the wax here is Amiibo reviews. Yeah, that's going to be really huge on the channel. So for all you Amiibo fans out there and stuff, we're going to have the written stuff, and then we're going to also have the video done by Calvin and myself and other people on the website. So stay tuned for that. All the link will be in the description for our podcast. And yeah, subscribe to us on the website and on our YouTube channel. Anybody else have anything else to say before we officially say bye-bye?
My body is ready.
Yeah, my body is ready too. Oh my goodness. Yes, it is. My body and soul is ready for E3. I can't wait. I am so pumped up. And yeah, Blake Flores,
Yeah.
you
What?
excited, man?
Yeah, I just can't wait to have my hopes and dreams crushed again when Beyond Good and Evil 2 is at Ubisoft's press conference again.
Oh my
I die a little inside every year.
That's funny, man. Y'all are funny. Oh my God, y'all funny. Marquise.
He's gone.
He's gone, so I guess he's not excited.
I think
He's
he
dead.
got disconnected or he went to sleep. I don't know.
He was so excited that he had to leave
It's
the
like
call.
2 a.m. over there, so I don't know.
Yeah, I think you got, yeah, you're right. All right, guys. So that officially wraps up our GaminRealm podcast. And expect the next episode next week. We'll have it up, and this will be our pre-E3 podcast for next week. So we're going to be covering some more and more stuff as more and more things come out of E3 before E3 officially starts. So yeah, that wraps it up. Thank y'all so much for the love and for the support, and catch y'all next week.
Kingdom
Peace.
Hearts 3.